Hello, I'm Kate Adams. So who am I? I am a consultant anaesthetist, but more importantly to you, who we are welcoming to the RNOH, I am your Director of Medical Education. So what does that mean? What do I do? Well, in essence, I chair the Medical Education Committee, which meets quarterly. That committee advises the Trust on all medical education issues. It provides support for the doctors, whether they are in training posts or not. The priorities of the committee are, of course, to devise and deliver appropriate medical induction programmes, like the one you're on today, to make sure our simulation skills teaching is also appropriate for the skills you need to learn, to make sure you have the opportunities to utilise this teaching facility. In short, we are here as a committee to ensure that we provide training opportunities for all the doctors. The SHOs and registrars have weekly teaching sessions and, of course, access to the teaching clinics, which all the consultants here at the hospital encourage you to attend. As the committee, we have a responsibility not only for the trainees, but for your educational supervisors as well. And between us, we deliver a full gamut of educational opportunities, which include things like grand rounds, case-based discussion groups, and a forum for the non-consultant hospital doctors. All these educational opportunities are open to you, and you are welcome to attend these. The committee also oversees the educational and clinical supervisors. There's a professional development framework for the supervisors which defines the standards for selection and accreditation of your supervisors. You will be allocated an educational supervisor on arrival at the RNOH, but it's your responsibility to involve your clinical supervisors as you see appropriate. In the light of new changes to curriculum, where multi-consultant reports will become increasingly important, it's advised that you engage as many trainers as you can, because the more people who know you and who can comment on your abilities, the better the assessment of your progress will be, and the more we can make of your educational opportunities. There's also a GMC national survey, which I'm sure some of you have been aware of in the past. This is an annual survey which aims to improve the quality and training in the UK and to give you, the trainee, a voice. It helps us understand what's working well and where changes to our educational or training programme are needed, at a national level obviously, but also at a local level. The survey crosses all different specialities, so you can see what might work well in a different speciality. We have trainees here at the RNOH in surgery, anaesthetics, rehabilitation medicine, histopathology, paediatrics, radiology, urology, rheumatology and metabolic medicine. So it's important that you all fill in the survey. As the Director of Medical Education, I receive the anonymised results of the feedback. It's colour-coded and it shows me good areas and those we can improve, and therefore forms the next educational plan for the next year. Sometimes it's big things, sometimes it's small things, but year on year our areas for improvement change, so your feedback helps us guide this. What are our other priorities as the Medical Education Committee? Well, when Health Education England do a quality visit and develop an action plan, then of course we make note of that and make sure the improvements they wish to see are enacted. We enact, as I said, on the GMC survey results and on national training census through our educational clinical supervisors. Yes, there are core skills and mandatory training which you must be compliant with. This is true for all medical staff. It is important that you undergo this training, and you need to do this on an annual basis if you're staying at the RNOH. It's accessed through the Learning Hub, where you can complete this training but also book onto other training sessions. This training not only aids our work, but also matches the core skills training framework, which is the framework used across the NHS, and we are, as a trust, expected to be aligned to this. This is an area of professional responsibility, and some aspects of this training may feature in your ARCP. If you have any problems accessing this training, please contact the education team. On a happier note, the Medical Education Committee is also responsible for the administration of study leave for all medical staff at the RNOH. Your study leave needs It's to be approved to your level and should be discussed and approved with your educational supervisor as appropriate to your stage of training. This should be done before going on the period of study leave. There are not going to be many mandated courses in the new curriculum, but there will be courses that you and your educational supervisor would feel that would help you to show the evidence that you have the acquired skills and competencies that you need to progress through your training and at your ARCP. What I do hope is that you take note of these names and maybe the telephone numbers and the email addresses, because the key contacts at the hospital for all elements of training and education are myself as the Director of Medical Education, Adi Majid as the Guardian of Safe Working, and Shilan Patel, who is a surgical tutor and has prime responsibility to the core trainees and to our junior academic fellows. We are also supported very ably by our medical education team, including Seema Ahmed and June Lee. I'm based in the anaesthetic department, and if you have any queries or questions, please come and find me, drop me an email or contact me via telephone. I really want you to get the most out of your time and enjoy your time at the RNOH, and if I can help with this, please let me know. Welcome to the RNOH, and I hope you enjoy your time here.